I think, ego is cool in certain aspects of life, but I also think it gets dangerous when a cat allows their emotions to overpower their intelligence.
Excuse me, Mr. Inky, could you please repeat that one more time, sir?
You know, ego is cool in certain aspects of life, but I also think it gets dangerous when a cat allows their emotions to overpower their intelligence. And so for me, it was just a method and a strategy I had used my whole life. And so coming up, I always had cats that came into my life and guided me in certain areas and aspects and things that I couldn't see or things that I couldn't do. And they saw something in me when I couldn't see it in myself, and I always listened. And so when I came up, I felt the difference between me and some of my friends when things happened to them was I was willing to listen even when a cat told me something that I really didn't want to hear because I knew they had my best interests at heart. And so even with a cat like E, he's older than me, right? Like I'm 33. I just turned 33 this year, right? And so you're talking about not only speaking experience, but life experience and having the humility and obedience to listen to somebody that you feel got your best interests at heart. Like being in here in this room, like brothers, right, that's connected. I don't think a brother in this room will tell another brother something that's not from their heart and that doesn't have their best interests at heart, right? Because we're in here together and we got a common mission, common purpose, and common goal. And so for me, if it could help me become a better man, sign me up. I'm all for that. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, that's what we're all striving to become anyway. Now, interconnected in that is our careers, is our goals, and our dreams. But at the end of the day, the end goal is to become a decent man, right? Interconnected into all of that. And so with E, first and foremost, outside of the speaking, he was a brother I admired in terms of character, right? In terms of the man that he is, right? And so I felt as if me interconnecting with him can help me become a better man, and I was down for that, right? And I wasn't going to allow my ego to block that, something that can help me, my wife, and my children, right, in terms of our growth.
And was speaking about in the video is just that I'm just following that you just seen, and of course he was talking about the ego and how we can if we don't be careful how the ego will hinder us from maybe or even possibly the opportunity of a lifetime. And he was just sharing the story about Eric Thomas, E.T. The number one motivator speaker. He was sharing it because he speaks up under his umbrella right now. So, and he was just basically saying how had he allowed his ego to get involved, how it could have hindered him from learning a lot of stuff that he's learning under his umbrella, in his company. You know what I'm saying? So, being that he was able to humble himself and not allow his ego to get involved, he was able to put himself in a situation that has been better for him as well as for his family, right? And you see, one thing that, one of the reasons why I'm using this to speak about right now, to speak to you right now, is because with black men particularly, right? I believe that black men have a type of ego that won't allow you or that is hindering you from being able to take advice from each other, to go and seek advice, to go and seek help from each other. And a lot of times we only go and seek help or seek advice when, the shit done blew up, when your back is against the wall, when, it's at its worst. It's here it's here and now what to do. But when it comes to when you're in a position where certain things can be put in place to keep certain things from happening, when you are in a position where you can truly get better from that position, when you're in a position where you have all the doors open and you can enter through any door right now, when you in that position, you're not singularly forced to then want to take measures or take the step to get your life together, to really look deep into oneself and do some healing, to do some work. You know what I'm saying? And for a lot of black men, we've suffered a lot. We've suffered so much. I was just talking to a client earlier today. Black men have suffered so much that we do not talk about. And let me tell you, black women, black men don't talk about a lot of the things that they'll suffer because from some of the experience and some just what they're afraid to do is the fact that when they have ever even tried to talk about their sufferings on any level, to whether it been some of the male friends or from been some other female, maybe another girlfriend they fell in love with. Whenever they try to talk about any of their sufferings, women would laugh, women would begin to view them differently, women begin to look at them like they may be weak now, or something's funny about you, or guys joke about them, or they're supposed to be the friends, all that, instead of listening to what this black man has to say, understanding where this black man comes from, understanding that I too have suffered, and you have just encouraged me to shout. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us looking at what the black man has expressed or shared in regards to his suffering, in a way to where you are courageous, I'm proud of you encourage me, you inspire me, instead of looking at him from that light, we begin to take from him. And the black man already don't have things, so he's not going to let you take too much. So that's why black men are suffering so much. But I'm talking to you, black men, that you have to begin to start taking care of you. You have to start seeking to balance you out. You have to start seeking to heal yourself, because a lot of the things that we go through, a lot of the problems we have, a lot of the turbulence we have, a lot of the lack of peace we have in our lives, a lot of the wars that we are fighting are also a part of that imbalance, a part of the fact that we are not healed, a part of the fact that we are broken in some areas and we do need help and we need healing. And I'm going to tell you, just going to church and going to Islamic service and going to Judaism service and all that, that's not just going to do it. Unless they are specifically trying to deal with you. And it takes a lot of you talking about you truly being honest so that you can be helped. If they're not digging into you like that, where you can really be honest, then you're not in the right place. And with this opportunity, I want you to take the next step and go into the link, go into the bio, click the link, go and sign up, man. Just either 30-minute consultation, free consultation, or sign up for the men's group. Whatever you want to do. If you want personal help, go sign up for the 30-minute consultation, and we can work something out. We can come together and see how we're going to put this together so that I can help you. Or just sign up for the men's group. We meet every Monday at 6:30 over here off of Cumberland in Houston, Texas. I know some of you not in Houston, but for those you are in Houston, you have that at your leisure. And take advantage of it. Go to the link. You might see the link at the bottom of this video, or the link in my bio on Instagram, wherever. Go to the link, go on there, click the link with services. You should see the group, or either just send me a message on there. Let me know what service that you want to sign up for. What you want to do. You want to sign up for the consultation, we just talk about the service then. Hit the consultation, let me know you want to schedule for a phone call, 30-minute free consultation, and we're going to talk about it, man. But don't just keep sleeping on yourself. Don't just keep allowing yourself to suffer, and also causing your family and everybody you come in contact with to suffer, all because you don't want to do the work with you. Peace and blessings.